the real fact, I have not talked to the real fact.
Yeah.
So whenever my video now, I posted it one-on-one. And it went.
Yeah.
So Kenge watched the video.
Yeah.
At first, Kenge watched the video.
Yeah.
Do you know what, man?
What's happening?
Hey! Woo! Kenge called.
It was a Rindima. Televisa.
My friend, Kenge called Ceci.
Mura.
No, man. You could not do that one. No, man. You could no, man. No. You have disappointed me. Why talk to GINTU? Why talk to GINTU? No, man, I'm disappointed with you. You know, even yesterday only here, I just did a video talking about you have done a good job of making such kind of a road there, maintaining the road. Then today you are disappointing me and you are living in my villa, man. I'm disappointed. Then you know, now the guy is living there, so he had to do some unconditional circumstances, you know.
Exactly.
And he talked about, okay, honor the dignity. And now he then called the other guy, called Kibi. Hey, Kibi, what have you done? So you want to come to my villa and do shenanigans?
What do you want?
What is the real fact of you going to GINTU? They talked about, we told you we were going to see somebody. You promised yes. Then we never told you who. So it was like a surprise. So my friend talked about, no, you could have gone to another person. Why GINTU? Why? You know, one thing is one. This person will never accept what he did.
Exactly.
The only thing, if you want everything to go cool and go good, it's either you come to, even you're going to be looking for my appointment.
Yeah.
So as he can come to my channel and apologize.
Exactly.
Talking about GINTU store the fish, gonna be very messing thing ever did. Hello, beautiful people, wherever you are. Welcome back. It's _GINTU back again to the root of today. And today is today, tomorrow gonna be another day. And here we are at the segment of today, making sure that we are getting the valid report. And people are waiting for this video to come. It's gonna be coming to you live and it's one-on-one. And people are waiting for what's the real percussion that's gonna be following and what's going to be a part of the team. And today it's one-on-one. Yesterday the things went tingo, and due to unconditional circumstances, now I think Mr. CECIL and Mr. Kibi and Markov, I don't know where they have been thrown now. I think they're thrown into imbroglio. And due to the real fact about what is happening here, I think now Kenge was so embarrassed talking about GINTU is the person now they have brought into the system. So right now I have got much of the phone calls that are coming into the villa right now talking about they have embarrassed but they cannot be chased because you know Mr. CECIL was the one who is sponsoring everything and making sure that the villa is running. So he cannot be chased. But the only thing is one, they have been told that they have to move with an immediate effect, making sure that they are now bringing shenanigans onto the villa because this guy has to be rectified and make sure that things are following the channel how it's gonna be. And every person who's just watching the video, keep it tuned. The video is here making sure that it's more elaborative for you to get the real concept on what is following from how now we spoke and what is now onto the head point and head-on collision has occurred onto the villa. And right now I think now divisive, it's now going to occur much. But what I know, if it comes to development, we're going to be making it more happen. But whenever it comes to the reality is going to be coming to you guys. And there's no hesitation of anything going to be hesitating that GINTU going to be maybe talking about, are going to be betraying the team, are going to be making sure that these people are not put in focus. We are in more much focus because that's what brought me into that kind of a conversation. So as I can know more about what is being planned and what are we going to tackle about it. So keep it tuned, and this video is coming for you right now. And this is the video. Wagwan, let's go for it. Kifo cha dereva makanga. Sumalizie.
Kifo cha dereva makanga.
Leo ni kifo cha mende. Fantastic. Hello, beautiful people, wherever you are. Welcome back. It's _GINTU back again to the roots of today. It's one-on-one live. Coming from this section, it's one-on-one live.
Fantastic.
Wagwan.
Fantastic.
Wagwan.
Hey, today is Kifo cha mende.
Kufa makanga.
Kufa makanga.
Whichever film
Kufa dereva,
production.
kufa makanga.
Kufa dereva. Kifo cha mende.
Whichever film production.
Everything gonna be very fantastic, guys, coming out from this section. Keep it locked, keep it tuned. Much is lined up for you.
Exactly.
Yesterday I went for a spy, man.
Yeah. You are inside the kitchen.
Yesterday, you know what, man? Yesterday I went to cook somewhere. So from that cooking, I went to know how the shelves are planned. There's some margarine there, some salt. How talk about how do they buy cooking oil here?
Yeah.
You know, I have to know everything. If the salt is maybe they are going to borrow salt, I have to know. So hey, I discovered much of the things, guys, gonna be coming to you live, and it's one-on-one. For the people talking about Gintu, you have now migrated. We are here live, and I have security.
You have security. I was having mine. Or do you have gone with it?
You have it?
No, mine is a kaboom. Mine is a kaboom. It's a secret agenda.
Secret agent.
You see? It's a secret agenda.
And it's the only reason that I don't have a security. But
you have a gumboot.
No, the security is inside there. So it is carelessly hanging.
Huh? This is not security.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What if they gal them?
One feeding.
What do you mean?
No, this one. Blackie, Whitey, Indian, Chinese, Slimmy, Trophy, Wogal, Warden Fidigalde, Warden Fidigalde, Warden Fidigalde.
Whichever Jamaican people.
You know, I'm based on Rapi.
You know, Jamaican, we love you, Jamaican people there.
We love you. We love you. When a Jamaican
No, that's
people.
now a goat sound.
Yeah.
The goat sound.
What's up on one of the god? Like
Navidomboli. Do you know Vidomboli?
one son of the boombori.
The Didi uncle did that one there. Do you remember the Vidomboli?
Very hateful. But if you know, with me, I was speaking from the plate and the throne at the back.
So you know there, no, is a visitor. Now you have not to show that bad habit.
Yeah. This is a.
So you are trying to eat, but you feel
Do you
like
remember?
you can...
Do you remember the day getting it? That was a show off to
He never go
encourage him that is good.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Until he faint. Do you remember that?
To me and they told me that I'd never go for long call for 3 days. Because we call it the wheat. I'm going to tell wheat.
Yeah.
Wheat is like a ball gum. Like in big
you know, you can even use a spoon to make sure that you are. Hey, my friend, have you ever opened a kiwi? I talk about the kiwi, that one you brush shoes,
Yeah.
And it's a little bit to go off. So you have to make sure that you're taking a stick to remove from down.
Exactly.
You know, that's the same way now. You will stick for a stick, my friend, to remove it.
Now you know when you are chewing, you are like.
So he was using the stick to
remove poo.
To remove poo. Very tough.
It was sticky.
It was sticky.
You know, he was crying like a kid. Like, why?
But I remember the time, you know, when we were young, we used to eat guavas. You know?
Yeah, guavas.
And when you eat guavas,
and you don't drink water.
And you don't drink water. It's reached the time where when you go for the short, for long call, you have to call your mom, you have to call your dad, even also to call Sir God.
So they come and rescue.
Sometimes you have to take a stick and you have to cut small until it comes.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
That's the real point about the village, and I like about the village. And the Vidumbuli, so that's why I think that was the song that Vidumbuli. It was not good. It was no good due to the unconditional circumstances.
We are the real lion. We are the real lion.
We are the real G. The real G, my friend.
Lion.
The real G.
Giraffe?
No, the real G's, my friend. Hello, beautiful folks, wherever you are. Let's rain dimmer and make sure that everything is coming to you. Yesterday, I was hearing only watch the space.
Watch this space. Yeah. Do you know that the first time to had that kind of the frogs? You know, I used to had from the comment section. When I had you frogs.
What is frog?
Fox. It's like I can just speak to a group of your members or people you
So
love.
you know when you say fox. So
Frog.
my frog. Is it frogs or
Yeah,
frog?
flock.
Oh,
Depending on how you pronounce
for
it.
me, I was thinking that
Flock
frog,
of sheep.
not fork. Fork. Those
Jembe.
Folk jembe.
fork jam.
Foko.
Fork.
Yeah, they're called Foko. Exactly. So, guys, today we have much of the time to Rindima today. And I was talking about yesterday, I was in one of the kitchen and I discovered much of the things that are being done and to that position. And today it's live to make sure that we are getting the real point on what is on trending.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So first I'll come from you.
Yeah.
How did you pick it yesterday?
Hey, you know that?
You know what the man I see Gintu on the big chair. You know that hotel is very sweet.
It's very
very
fantastic. Very fantastic.
And the mapocho pocho is very fantastic.
Yeah, the food is meticulous.
You told me that you ate how many goats?
Not goats.
How many
many?
kgs?
Talk about
kgs.
Enough for us to eat.
Kgs.
It was enough for us to eat.
For the gentleman?
For the gentleman. Not a joke, my friend. Whenever it comes to dishing probation.
No money you are provided. You are
My
provided.
friend, I think you have like 2,000 for us. 1,000 for Aneso, 1,000.
Who told you I went to look for money?
So you mean that he didn't give you
For
anything?
what?
For us also to marinate.
No,
because you are
no,
too
no,
much
no.
on marinated.
No, my friend. Our terms and conditions were not in money. My terms and conditions were to make sure that if it's supporting the village, what kind of an issue does he come with?
Yeah.
Talking about, he told me that you're going to be having a package there and you're going to be disbursing it to the villagers.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know where to start from.
Yeah.
So he had to look for me to make sure that you're going to be speaking to me to arrange, for me to arrange for him to make sure that the people will be coming. We have a gathering and talk about in a public area.
Yeah.
Make sure that whenever they're coming in such kind of a field, whenever we're disbursing it, I'll be the person in charge to make sure that everything is going correctly.
Maybe my first question. Can it be a setup? Let me talk about the hotspot. Is it a hotspot?
No, it's not a hotspot because from how I thought, you know, at first he talked about I've spoken with my boss. So I was about, hey, now everything
Now
was good. So I'm now being picked now to a roundabout. Even whenever he talked about that one, I never turned onto the camera. I turned first to look at him so as he can concentrate. And I was very fantastic, making sure that you are seeing me.
You are trying to brainwash him.
Yeah,
somehow.
So I was very sober there, you know.
Yeah.
And everybody was having a bottle of wine, but due to an conditional circumstance, I was having a retondo of mangoes.
Yeah, I see.
You saw a retondo.
Even I was very admiring.
You
Sometimes
admiring.
dropping the
saliva. You are salivating.
I was salivating.
So now he started talking about he has ordered. I has just talked to the boss, and some people were telling him not to meet the other people, which is the negative people. So to the real facts about that one, I was a little bit challenged there, and I wanted now to hear what was the solution. So he talked about now I was given a head-on.
Yeah.
So, but the real fact about it, he never told Kenge that he is coming to meet Gintu.
Yeah.
He told him that he's gonna be meeting a person outside the villa, whoever is just outside the villa, but he never mentioned my name.
Your name.
So my friend, whenever the video came onto the platform, now Kenge saw the video, he was flabbergasted. He was disgusted. I think he went for diarrhea.
Exactly.
So, hey, my friend, he was expecting maybe somebody like CJ, Cloud Joseph, somebody like Minihawi maybe, somebody like maybe talk about Mogesi, but not who.
Can he plan for Mogesi? But I remember
for Mogesi, I don't think.
But I remember he sent me some people.
Yeah, I sent you some people.
Yeah.
So he thought that maybe he's gonna be coming for you.
Yeah.
But you know now, now that was Mr. CECIL now made a very big mistake.
Yeah.
Now coming and calling who?
Gintu.
It's Gintu.
You know me the first time and the conditions that I put.
Yeah.
I first asked this. It was behind camera.
Yeah.
You know, now you are coming here. You're talking about don't fear. He was talking about don't fear anything, speak anything.
Yeah.
That's why I saw this person gonna be good. There's a person who can talk about, yeah, you know, those other things, Buana. Don't talk about them, eh?
Yeah.
But talk about just anything. I started with one question. All the people are just around here.
Yeah.
I don't think you are okay. You might be different, but these other people here, they are in much of the scenarios.
Yeah.
Do you have an aware of that one? He talked about, you know, my friend, I do watch you, man. I do watch you.
Yeah.
I see everything. I've been following you.
Yeah.
And for me to call you, you are the best person I ever chose to meet.
Yeah.
And I talked about how sure are you that you're going to be guaranteeing that you're going to be providing from your heart, not from the boss.
Yeah.
He talked about, my friend, I'm not controlled. I have my money.
Yeah.
I can do it, you know. And I was about, okay, that's why now you are coming to the real point now. Huh?
Yeah.
So I talked about it's going to be the biggest thing that we discussed. They have a luggage there and they don't know where to disperse it from.
Yeah.
So it was to discuss with me, how can I help so as the villagers can get.
Yeah.
So I talked about I have different villages that I do supply such kind of the sanitary needs.
Yeah.
You know, and I talked about, okay, we can arrange one day, let's make it people from various, you as alone, like me now,
Yeah.
I have to talk to them. They come to a certain position,
Yeah.
as talk about a very big field, not to Kenge, my friend.
Exactly.
Not there, because that was the first
No,
thing I
that's
talked
because
about.
if people they can go, congrats, dad. They will
No,
never
not
touch
only
it.
congrats dad. No, only congrats
When the
dad.
boy is
Not the
there.
congrats. Not the congrats. The only thing will be there now, we are now brainwashed because now I'll be there.
Exactly.
So I talked about I cannot hold anything there.
Yeah.
The only thing is when I cannot go back to that position. That's the real fact. I cannot go there. And the only thing is one, if they want to get knowledge about fish farming,
Yeah.
maybe they come to my fish farm
Exactly.
and they have to pay for it.
Yeah.
So as I can give them a session.
And they
Even
have
I
to
talked
remove
about it
sitting
yesterday.
allowance.
Huh?
They have to remove sitting allowance.
Yeah, for me to, you know, now pay for it, it means that now everything is catered for.
Yeah.
You know, my time, my what, my knowledge and everything. So the thing I spoke to him was, make sure that whenever you are ready to disburse them, make sure that you are notifying me which day so as I can plan.
Yeah.
You have to give me like 3 days before so as I can plan which sector, or can we just, because I will be the one broadcasting it live, not him.
Yeah.
And also we talked about if it comes to sanitary needs,
Yeah.
I'll not be, even himself talked to me
Yeah.
that let me tell you one thing. You know, whenever it comes to female,
Yeah.
they are so sensitive.
Yeah.
Make sure that you are not the one giving them the sanitary pads. Make
But,
sure that you are
do know
having
that,
some ladies.
During that time,
Yeah.
even if we talk about that,
Yeah.
you are not going to take to wear them, and you are not going to touch them.
Not only that one,
Yeah.
but in terms of that knowledge, we ever give them a lecture.
Yeah.
So that lecture, sometimes they can see GINTU is standing there and they cannot
they-
ask questions. So the only thing, you can give a platform. I'll be the one heading, but give a platform like talk about village travel, talk about Maria Kidi. She's gonna be now the one that there. But me, I've arranged everything is there.
And,
But whenever it comes to talking,
why Queen Yabans? Because they are
no. Queen Yabans has messed, and this is the real fact. Guys, let me tell you. Whenever it reaches to fact is fact. Whenever it's true, it's true.
Yeah.
The other day she came here and she was turning here and she talked about we use condoms here.
Yeah.
And maybe I can gauge her twice. The first one, she came with talk about it was not a good idea at that session.
Yeah.
One, about introducing condoms.
Yeah.
You know? And the real fact is one, into that we ever talked about, we don't condone such kind of the condoms,
Yeah.
making sure that it's gonna bring much of the chaos. We ever talk about let's abstain and be faithful and use condom. Now it's the third one. Bro, we are now looking it in a third eye.
Where they do say that come with the condom.
And
Yeah.
for those,
But the second,
they only apply to the married ones.
yeah. But the second point could be one. The second point could be one. Okay, she came with an idea of use of condoms.
Yeah.
But she never narrated it good. She could talk about, you know, now the schools have been closed.
Exactly.
And, you know, now boys outside here, you can never control them.
Yeah.
So she was encouraging or making sure that whoever wants to do such kind of an act, use what?
Condom.
maybe she never expressed herself that way. But the way we got her, she was maybe promoting the use of what? Which is not promotable to this channel.
She was promoting that we could provide now condoms.
Which is now giving people
legal.
priority. Imagine now we are giving people priority.
Now you are free. You can.
Now we are giving it for free. Go on them.
Then we chop you.
Meet there.
Meet.
Go on the meet there.
It is the time.
It's gonna not be fantastic, you know.
Exactly.
So the real point now. Let's go direct to the point. This is now the real point. So my friend, whenever now I posted a video, and one first hour, hey, it had Rindimad.
Yeah.
People were and thank you very much for everyone who watched. And you
Even
commented.
even here.
You know, I have more than 800 comments.
Yeah.
So even reading them, I have to sit down, relax, and make sure that I'm scrolling and answering, liking, and answering. You know, and I like the positive comments are so many there. More than 99%.
That is
they're
fantastic.
positive. Exactly. And everybody's talking about the GINTU. Look at that man in the two eye.
GINTU.
Don't look at that person in one eye. Don't be mono
And the
eye.
people they were commenting that, oh, we know GINTU is very intelligent. I don't know. I don't think that he can go.
You know what? People are just waiting for this video. And what they know is what is the next video? Is GINTU going to quit it?
Yeah.
No, my friend, me, I talk the fact. Whenever it comes to helping, if it's development, I'm gonna support that development.
Exactly.
Whenever it comes to shenanigans that you are negativity, you are child molesting, minor molestation, my friend, I'm gonna go direct to that point. And whenever it comes to Ernesto now here is doing shenanigans, I'm gonna be talking to this is wrong. And that's why we are addressing Queen Yabuhanse this way. You know,
but
better
she say you to say sorry for her.
Yeah. Me to say sorry?
Yeah, because she was making that to get subscriber. You know, sometimes
they are doing that one to get subscriber.
People who has a small subscriber, they do got into temptation.
They got into temptation.
You know, they usually know that things that have views, and there are a lot of people. If you have a lot of views, automatically you will have subscribers.
So my question. Was she tempted or she tempted herself?
She tempted herself.
So how now? You know how the cow goes down. It's the way it is slaughtered. So the way it goes down, it's the way it is slaughtered.
The place where the cow has more is the place where
it's milky.
It is
milky. Whenever you talk about the more, so the real fact is, she could do something else. You know, she was the one talking about she gonna be advising the ladies.
Like the model?
Yeah, like talk about her. She was the one whenever we were having Obasa at the platform. She was talking about she gonna be advising them because she has passed through this one. So for her, she knows what is good and what's bad. But what she did, I don't know if it was the devil.
I remember very well, she was the one who was advising It's Obasa. About the video that he made when he was betting.
Exactly.
So I don't know.
now who is to judge who? Now who is to judge who now? Who is tempted there now?
Maybe at a given moment we're gonna give her time to see how she's just.
But due to any conditional circumstances, that's why I talk about. She's gonna be pending a little bit. And whenever you're gonna be having the disbursement of maybe the next shipment, and we're gonna be making it valid. But the real fact, I have not talked to the real fact. So whenever my video now, I posted it one-on-one. And it went. So Kenge watched the video. At first, Kenge watched the video. Do you know what, man?
What's happening?
Hey! Woo! Kenge called.
It was Rindima. Hey, Televisa. Hey, Rindima. Televisa. Change again. Pull it. Sometimes we go for Muchicha. Sometimes we go for Skuma Wake. Sometimes we meet Rindima. What's happening, man?
Exactly. My friend, Kenge called CECIL.
Mura.
No, man. You could not do that one. No, man. You could no, man. No. You have disappointed me.
God from the
why Why talk to Gintu? Why talk to Gintu? No, man, I'm disappointed with you. You know, even yesterday only here, I just did a video talking about you have done a good job of making such kind of a road there, maintaining the road. Then today you are disappointing me and you are living in my villa, man. I'm disappointed. Then you know, now the guy is living there, so he had to do some unconditional circumstances, you know.
Exactly.
And he talked about, okay, honor the dignity. And now he then called the other guy, called Kibe. Hey, Kibe, what have you done? So you want to come to my villa and do shenanigans?
What do you want?
What is the real fact of you going to Gintu? They talked about, we told you we were going to see somebody. You promised yes. Then we never told you who. So it was like a surprise. So my friend talked about, no, you could have gone to another person. Why Gintu? Why? You know, one thing is one. This person will never accept what he did.
Exactly.
The only thing, if you want everything to go cool and go good, it's either he come to, even he's going to be looking for my appointment.
Yeah.
So as he can come to my channel and apologize.
Exactly.
Talking about Gintu to store the fish, gonna be very messing thing ever did into this history. Sure. And for the people talking about are gonna be going there, Mickey Mouse. Say Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. Is it Mickey?
Mickey
No.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey is we are pregnant. Leave that stupid boy there, my friend. We are pregnant always. We are pregnant.
We are.
Now, David, right now, he has graduated now the 5th girlfriend.
Is competing Solomon?
He's competing Solomon. Imagine.
Now he has a police.
Now, you know what, man? Due to unconditional circumstances, you know what happened? The cucumbers and the pears, I don't know if they are effective. Are they effective? Because always talk about we are pregnant, and whenever talk about we are pregnant, the following day, pew, nothing happens. Even those ladies.
So you have never seen any child.
Even Castor, maybe sometimes she said that things is not functioning. That's why he said that.
Not only that way.
Yeah.
Now remember, somebody talking about I have a kid to Davy. No, mom, that is my kid, mom. This is my kid. You see, this is my kid, mom. I don't want jokes with my kid. Now the kid, how will the kid talk about now? Daddy. Daddy. Yes, yes. Daddy. Yes.
Daddy.
Yes.
Daddy, I want milk, Daddy.
Go and symphony from your mother there, you know. Want to kill your mother. Just go on the sack. So
today.
Even a kid will be having a base than the guy, eh?
Exactly.
And it will be chaotic to that house. Now even the mother is
so
even that boy can go and symphony music talking about no what I mean. Talking about this a kid. Even when
like meow.
Yeah. Ow.
You have a daddy.
You know, if you want to do like you have seen Umbamutu is called fork.
Hyena.
Yeah, fork.
Hyena. Is it the hyena?
It's a
No.
Umbamutu.
It's a fork.
Hyena is not a hyena, man.
Hyena is a
fork. It's a fork.
Fork.
Huh?
Ow! In the jungle, no money jungle, the lion sleep tonight. In the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleep tonight.
Boy.
This fantastic. That is Ready J. That is Ready J.
Exactly. So, my friend, now
It's
the
like
point. Now the point is here. Now the point is here. So after now talking about now, Gintu was now the meeting point. So they were told, now you have disgusted me. You're gonna be moving out of the villa with an immediate effect.
What happened to makeover?
Oh.
Makeover.
So today no one in the field right now.
Actually, the villa is silent.
The villa is so silent.
I say that after that.
But the real fact is one. Let me tell you one thing. And this is the real fact.
Yeah.
Mr. Cecil is the one who is sponsoring that villa much of the times.
Exactly.
And is the one supporting Kenge much of the times.
And
even he has done a road there.
Yeah.
And that road is costly. You know that?
Exactly.
It is costly. Yeah. And now, Kenge, yesterday people were looking forward to make sure that you're going to be having a video which is alive. Yeah. What going to he talk about? Because now he's narrating for himself. Talking about now, Gintu is part of the program. And there's no problem. And that's why we talked about. Yeah. One day you'll have to salute.
Exactly.
One day you're going to be coming and we're going to be hosting you and you're going to be talking about all the shenanigans.
The reality.
And we're going to be hosting him.
Exactly.
Maintain that one?
Exactly.
So yesterday, guys, people are asking about why didn't you go with the Mogese, and you know you cannot go to a spy with 3 or 4 people. One person will fail.
Exactly.
One person
maybe at a given moment you can be caught on the be arrested.
Yeah, who can rescue another? So whenever you go to such kind of a scenario, you have to make sure that you are going and peeping, but you have to make sure that everything is so secure as everything is good. So even arranging the platform on where we have to meet, it was mine.
It was you.
Yeah.
And maybe in a small synopsis, because you get a call when maybe you are in your home.
Yeah.
That Mr. Cecil, is it in his phone or Kibe's phone or makeover phone?
It was a makeover phone.
It was makeover phone.
Yeah. And
after that, Cecil just pick.
Yeah. Then Cecil picked it.
And
man, Gintu man. He was talking like the Didi uncle. So I was about, are you Jamaican uncle? No man. Mr. Cecil. I talk, Mr. Cecil, how are you? Very much fine. I'm looking forward about you, man. So I want to have an appointment with you. Can it happen? I talked about which kind of an appointment. Because we have the Didi appointment. You know our appointment.
Exactly.
We have Didi appointments. And also we have development appointments. We have money laundry appointments. We have everything appointments. Yeah. So I talk about which kind of appointment do you have. Talking about the development appointment. I talked about the valid. You are picking the point now.
Yeah.
Where do you want us to meet? You asked me, where do you want us to meet? That's the own platform now. You will tell us where we want to meet.
Yeah.
Then I talk about no problem. I'm going to be giving you the timeline. Give me at 10 a.m. Make sure that we are meeting at a certain point.
Yeah.
And that's where now we reached to that position. And now whenever they reached, we got some of the 2-3 things there, a little bit squashes, and making sure that, now I had to be sober.
Yeah.
Making sure that I'm getting them correctly. And I talked about, before we eat, make sure that you are putting some 2-3 things onto the head. So making sure that these people now are going to be confused a little bit. So they were taking some Hennikens there, making sure that they are putting some alcohol. So whenever they are sensing abilities in somehow, rumor mongering, I would be very stable with the tonder of what? The tonder of juice.
With the mango.
And 1 liter of... Imagine a liter of mango.
And you finish it.
Huh?
I can't remember even taking to us even.
Do you know how long it took? It was a very long conversation. Very long, exactly. And that's how the things are running. And right now, we are just not knowing what is the next, because we're going to be waiting for an information. And that's why I always talk about. And if yesterday I could not do such video.
Yeah.
The only thing I saw is one, making sure that if I could go alone and make sure that I'm putting the terms there, people could never know. Exactly. No one could know that one. No one could ever know that one.
We do want the reality.
The reality. But I had, because go and look at his video. No video is there of him, but it's mine.
Yeah.
So for the real fact, that's why I talk about I am always the truth person. And we have to make sure that truth prevails. That's why I filmed. I talked about if you cannot film now, what are we doing?
Exactly.
So this is Mickey Mouse.
So they were trying to say that you have not to film.
No, you have to make sure that the terms and conditions, they have to be there. Talking about there's filming, one. Don't talk about now GINTU is now GINTU outside there. We cannot film. Now, why are you now coming for me? We have to film. That's the real fact. Yeah, that was the first condition. The second condition, discuss development. Number 3, we talked about less much about how the guys are, and you know, you can provoke some people. You have to gauge your words. Because we had all of those people. Sometimes they talk about scamming and talk about child molestation. So you have to gauge your talk so as that they can sweet talk you and get some of the valid information. That's what the trick I used. But now, if people could not be pressuring a little bit, I could be going to the real fact of now bringing those people closer. You know, I always talk about, even at the villa, I always collect information from there. And people wonder, how do you collect it? So people might be now leaking the information now, you know? And now I could be doing it more fantastic to give you the feedback on what is going on. But due to unconditional circumstances, now it can vary, you know? So I wanted it to be small. Small.
We cut it.
Now they will give me their whole minds. You know, I go small. They give me all their minds. Now I'll come out with a real vibe. Talking about now, this is how the Didi Mo do. This is how Kibe do. This is how Makeover do. This is how Itriba do. This is how Mayuguno do. And this is how David do, Kondad do. And I could have every point into my fingertips. Even the big aim I wanted, the biggest aim, now they have terminated it, my friend, was to know what is the real valid fact about Anastasia. How is she surviving? That was the real vibe. Now you cannot get any information about her now.
She's staying at the Kenge.
Exactly.
And she never even the toilet is inside only.
Exactly. Now that's why I'm talking about you cannot get the real information about her if you don't put one of the people at your place. The real. So they have cancelled such kind of the things. And let's talk them slowly.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, we have to make one thing clear. Whenever I go there, I'm gonna make something happen, man. You know?
Exactly.
Don't worry. So my mind is always running 24/7. Yeah, whenever I sit down, I write notes. I read storybooks of development and making sure that even tricks are inside. But due to unconditional circumstances, people have triggered. Even the Kenge now knows who he is. You know, and the people are coming there to talk about GINTU. What you have to do one thing. If you know that you want to get to positivity, make sure that you are telling Mogesi to do what? To remove that video he talked about. GINTU is going to a term with the Kenge family. And everyone is commenting. There are people who are just commenting. Now this is not a secret. People are now commenting this way. That GINTU now, I saw some of the people talking about you have embarrassed us, and you know, we never knew that one can happen. I always talk about, if you want to have a very difficult solution, you have to go in a difficult discussion. You know? And this is the real fact. But you can never talk about, okay, I want to do this, I want to do the other one, but you don't go to hardships. And these hardships, we are doing it right now, and you saw I had to go in terms to those people. Yet the people are talking about, you know, talk about makeover, he has done maybe molestations and what at the villa. Talk about Kibe has done some of the scamming, 2-3 scammings there. Talk about now, if I'm joining them, it's gonna be like I'm now supporting that. We're gonna be, you know, even in Kenya right now, for them to make sure that talk about one scenario, like an occasion, they talk about Adani in Kenya coming to take over the JKIA, which is the international airport. So it was very worse. And people about, we cannot do that. We reject that one. So the government saw this thing, it's gonna not go far. Let's bring another one of impeachment. So as the people can concentrate to this and leave Adani. And whenever now they shifted to this, they left Adani. Now it's on the work. It has taken over already, the work. So this is how it does the work. You know, whenever you talk about, okay, let me concentrate in this, and this one can. So these are the people were talking about, okay, you have gone to a deal. Do you mean that we are going now to make sure that all the activities are put aside? Now you're going to be going hand in hand. But the big challenge that was coming out was about even the road.
Yeah.
You know, the day that road was being graded, I passed from the far end until this end.
Yeah.
And even some people who saw me there, I was even measuring my strides. I'm telling you the fact.
Yeah.
From the first end, the strides were 3 full strides,
Yeah.
which is 3 meters. And whenever I reached to a woman who was talking about the road is a little bit problem,
Yeah.
it was even 2.7. It was not even full. And
Yeah.
it was about how are they talking about it has ate some people's land.
Yeah.
And the real fact was one. And let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Like the person like Percy, let's go straight to the point.
Yeah.
Like person of Percy. Do you remember she has kids who are being picked every morning to go to school with vehicles?
Yeah.
Where are the vehicles stopping? Uncle Mo's gate. That's where they're stopping. So as these kids can run from home to the Gunmo there and grab there and get inside the vehicle so they can go to school.
Yeah.
But right now, the vehicle can come up to the household and pick the kids.
Yeah.
It's achievement.
So maybe at a point, because it's past make a video complaining. Oh, if I was knowing, I was to put here a fence because due to unconditional circumstances, where I see the other people, they put the fence running. Their land was not even touched even as more, or was even not even 1 centimeter was not being demolished. Mine has been eaten. It was eaten, by the way,
A little bit.
not a little bit,
But
it
the
is very
real fact, that's why I talk about. If you want development, some other things you have to take them in a serious way or in a way that it's going to be in hardships. Making sure that the road, it has passed even through you. How many people have benefited? Even me right now, if I have a motorbike, I get to this point.
But it is very also tough.
Exactly, but it's very easy right now to reach at that point. Talk about people who want to harvest maize. Not only talk about one person. What about the other extra people? You know, we have like 30 people on that road.
Maybe at a point I'm gonna ask you this because that is not a government road.
Exactly.
It's not in the map.
Yeah.
It is a part of what we call Panya route. Is it Panya route? Yeah. So maybe if you are supporting this, because it may be at a given moment you are to support what we call the government road or the road that is just on the map.
Yeah.
It was the one to learn from, which is, I know it is passed through Kenge,
Yeah.
Kenge's villa,
Yeah.
and the land to.
It's passed through our round here.
You know, if you have to talk about the government road, it's here. It's not at that far end. It's here.
But it's past the Kenge's.
No.
Yeah,
No,
sure.
It's here.
It's past the Kenge's.
It's here.
No.
It's just here. Let me tell you.
Past the
Whenever
Kenge's.
I wanted to buy this plot, my father told me don't buy it. There's a road there. There's a road here. It's
Not
not.
that
I
it
asked
is
about.
this one. I
No,
think-
it's there. It's the one that's passing through. There's a place there to Robbie's home. That's the real one. It's passing through there.
No.
That's where the road is.
Let me tell you.
No. You don't know.
The road is passing through Kenge's
Kenge
villa, passing to our plot there, going to pass to your auntie.
Yeah, I
Kwa
remember.
kwa Mokere huko.
Yeah.
Going to
Stoni hapo.
kwa Stoni.
Ndio hiyo inaenda
Hanata.
Ndio hii inaenda na hiyo njia yenye inapita hapo inaenda.
Hanata, unaona
Inaenda
hiyo.
Hanata.
So the real facts.
Ili inaenda kushika kwa ile ya.
So let me tell you one thing. There's a time there was a project brought into our area there, my village there. It was for coffee industry.
I remember.
I remember.
Even one day I go and they filmed there the video, but it was deleted. That video was deleted.
Yeah. So that coffee industry, whenever it was about to be established, they were looking for a very perfect way for them to make a road. And the real fact of the way you are talking about, it's going to be passing here, going to be passing here. Whenever they come, they can change it. They can even pass through my fish ponds here. You know that one?
Because
So,
money speak.
Yeah. No, government. The government. if it's for the government.
Yeah.
Let me talk about that one. Because even the road that's passing to that area, it passed very many fathers who are arrested during that previous time. So as they denied, we don't want this road to pass here because the road is passing there. And the government, whenever somebody comes out and talk about, no, I don't want a road to pass through my area, he was being captured and arrested until that road was graded and it was established to that industry. They were now released outside. And right now, it's now the biggest beneficial to us. You know, during that time, they talk about now the land was big beneficial than right now. But whenever your kids are growing, they're now going to be the biggest beneficial of that one because they're going to use it.
You know that we have go outside from the point.
No, not really. Not really.
Let's come back. Let's come back.
We are discussing about it.
People they were asking yesterday that now Mogesi just go and talk to Gintu because in his video, the last minute, he talk about he's just going to talk with you that you're gonna quit the reaction.
No. Nobody spoke about that one.
Yeah.
And me, I'm talking about if there's no one who is a reaction. If it's a reaction, we don't have negative. It's a reaction. Is a reaction. Yeah?
So the real positive.
Yeah, the reaction is a reaction. Whether you are negative or positive, there's no negative or positive reaction. It's a reaction.
Exactly.
So the real fact is one. I cannot come to talk to somebody that leave this one not to happen, yet it's happening. And that one can never happen. Even me right now, whenever I get some scenario, like right now, we talk about the Kenge driver.
Yeah.
He was limited to come to the villa.
Yeah.
And talk about they don't have to come there. Even talk about the Kenge firstborn.
Yeah.
He was limited not to come to the villa anyhowly. Yeah. Now they are coming with something called
appointment.
Like an appointment.
Yeah.
Talking about you have something to do there. You have to come there. Even yesterday, I had much of the calls from my brother there who was called Kibe.
Yeah.
He was calling very many calls.
Yeah.
Very many. Talking about, are you there? Are you there?
Yeah.
Are you there? So it means that I'm going to be difficult there. So for me to come out and talk about I'm going to be supporting such kind of the things, it's going to not happen because they're the people who tarnished our name at first.
Exactly.
We are not the people who turned to them.
Yeah.
They're the people, whenever this guy called Kenge can come out and talk about Gintu, I need talk about an appointment.
Yeah.
And we go sit somewhere.
Yeah.
And talk about Gintu, by the way, all the observers, respect and kudos to you, and I'm really pleading that I'm very sorry for what I did.
Yeah.
And we can talk about now, we can do it. Fantastic. We're going to talk about now what to do, and we can discuss the terms and conditions.
Exactly.
Make sure that we are controlling your boys, not to do such kind of the things. And whoever is aligned, and even right now I can just talk it, whoever can be aligned in court, let the court process what has to be processed.
Exactly.
If this person talk about, like me right now,
Yeah.
I talk about I have done minor molestation.
Yeah.
The same group, it will take an advantage and talk about now you are the one. Make sure that the government, even they can go and report me themselves.
Yeah.
You know that one?
Yeah.
So as Gintu can be. So not me now, I come outside, I talk about now we can leave it. And whenever it will get you, now it will talk about now you are going there. You remember the last time? You remember? So it will be like now, it's going to be like now revenging.
Exactly.
But right now, whoever is found in such kind of the scenario has to be aligned and the court should follow its channel. And this is the fact. And whenever you get a point about it, we're going to be making it more happening.
Exactly.
And no one can just talk about anything gonna be challenging or hindering anything here. So you're gonna be keeping you updated on what is coming next, and it's one-on-one from this platform. And I have another session gonna be making sure that we're gonna be having the conversation coming. Check the next video is coming, and it's very early in the morning or at the middle night here in Kenya.
Whichever feeling production.
Everything gonna be coming to you live, and it's one-on-one. Keep it tuned, keep it locked. It's yours here.
Kudos to everyone.
Kudos to everyone watching the video and making sure that we are watching.
And also turning up and put the big thumbs up.
Yeah. Thumbs up.
And the positive sweet comments.
Fantastic.
Kudos to you.
Kudos to you.
Wagwan. I think this is the end.
Yeah, this
is the end.
Not yet introducing yourself, man.
Yeah, guys. Hey. I was just chilling, having words. So, guys, keep tuned. Always positive vibe. Always one love.
Fantastic course.
It's a next year.
Fabulous. Fantastic.
Makude dati wana mana feeling.
Yeah.
Nakude dati mana sekedan.
Second.
He gonna hit him in the land.
And the line.
Me gonna hit him on the
And the
land.
line.
Makude dati me nobody.
I
pray one day somebody give me a company.
Not
For
yet married.
you.
Yeah.
Onagodano.
Unagodano lolo. Mia wenagodano. Mia wenagodano lolo.
Mia wanagodano. Mia wanagodano lolo. Mia wanagodano. Mia wanagodano. Yeah,
If you
wanagodano.
just say you saw me, you are show me your swag. If you just say you saw me, you are show me your swag. Your swag. Your swag. You are show me your swag. Your swag.
Your swag.
You are show me your swag.
Yes,
Mia
sir.
wenagodano.
Din, 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 din.
Mia wenagodano lolo. Mia wenagodano. Mia wenagodano lolo. If you just said you saw me, you are show me your swag. If you just said you saw me, you are show me your swag.
Your swag. So
Your
keep
swag.
it tuned, keep it locked. It's gonna be the end of this video coming out from this session. Thank you very much for you vibing and making sure that everything everything is so good, guys. And we're gonna be updating you what next. And guys, to this position already, I think I've started cultivating, making sure that the land is fantabulous to this position, and I think it's so good right now to make sure that I'm gonna be planting maybe something else apart from the greens. And I'm gonna be updating you what is coming.